How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I think you can. You're supposed to be able to hear me now. I'm looking at myself on my phone to see can I hear myself. Yeah. Yep. So that's what I had to do right there. All right. So y'all can hear me now. All right. Yes, sir. All right. So y'all can hear me now, right? All right. So how about this? Can y'all hear the video? Hold on. That's too loud. Can y'all hear the video playing? How about the video? Y'all can hear the video playing? I ain't got no haircut this weekend, guys, but I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna cut my own hair this time. My barber is in what do you call that thing? The military reserves. My barber is inside the reserves, so he be missing some weekends, and I'm like, man, I love the way he cut my hair, bro, but he be missing some weekends, and I'm like, bro, I need you. But he got to do though, so it's all good. All right, so we got two viewers in the building. We got Mr. Sheila, one of my most favorite moderators. And then we have somebody else, which I don't know because they didn't comment. Make sure y'all, whenever y'all come inside live, bro. Yes, can hear the video. All right, cool. Make sure y'all smashing that like button, bro. Like, whenever you come inside my lives, make sure you smashing that like button, for real. I need that in my life. Yes, sir. All right. I'm going to start the video off. Let me see, it's 10:41. I know some of you guys got to get in bed. I know that. So it's 10:42 now, so I'm going to start at 10:44. I'm going to give them 2 minutes for some more people to come in here just in case. Some people are up. 2 more minutes. So how was y'all Sunday, man? How was y'all Sunday, man? Sunday fun day. I be loving Sundays. For real, like, for some reason, like, I like Sundays more than I like Fridays and Saturdays. And that's no cap. Let me tell you why. Because to me, it's like Sunday is like a peaceful day. There's not too many people out. There's not too much traffic flowing and nothing. It's kind of like laid back. And I'm a laid back type of guy. I enjoy my Saturdays, of course, especially my Saturdays. I enjoy them, but Sundays is kind of like, I like to kick back and chill day, you know? And I don't know why my camera keep unfocusing it and focusing unfocused. But yeah. But we're here now. We're here with Love Dorsey. To y'all who do know Love Dorsey, she's blunt and she's off the chain. And she's going to tell you exactly how everything is, like how it goes. And she don't care what she said. But she be right most of the time though. Like a lot of times when she talk about, she bring up topics that a lot of us like need reassuring on, I guess. Like I like that word from Sheila, reassuring. So that's one thing I like about Miss Love Dorsey, man. She always give it to you gun barrel straight. She do. She her little, look at that. You could tell her look, got a little orange juice, her little banana. She ready for this one. It's 45 minutes long, bro. So we're gonna be here for a little minute. So, man, we're gonna get started, man. You know, everybody else will come in a little later, I guess. Love Dorsey speaks on breakups resulting into beef and trauma. Damn. And I think Mr. Sheila worked in the trauma unit before, so she know what trauma is. Hey, yo, she know what trauma is, you guys. All right. So we go jump straight into the reaction. I mean the video, man. I thought reaction. Let's get it.
When we started out, shit was different. Then you got different. Flip with them lines, then texting other bitches. Out with your guys, started chilling with some bitches. Fix it, no. I'm already cheated on. You committed, then reneged, boy, you damn wrong.
I don't know what song that is, but anybody keep me copywritten. Let me get past that. Wait a minute. Oh, she putting the aloe vera plant on her face. I heard that's real good for your skin. Hold on, I want to get past that song, you guys. She's so real, bro. She put the aloe vera plant on her face in her video. So she's trying to tell y'all, like, ain't no secrets. She don't keep nothing from y'all. How my microphone sound? My microphone sound pretty good?
If you don't want to hear it, there's nothing to talk.
Alright, here we go. Let's get started. Let me know if my microphone sounds good, and then let me know exactly if the video has got an echo. If you hear echo, somebody please let me know.
My shit, so if you don't want to hear it.
Why she put all the damn songs and why she keep drinking? I'm trying to get to the conversation, bro.
Probiotic shots, ginger shots, turmeric shots, wheatgrass shots, and shots.
Okay.
So listen, I'm doing a Zoom tonight on breakups, right? And I just want to go live just to kind of give y'all an idea of why this particular topic is relevant. Even if you don't get in the Zoom, it's a couple things that need to be made clear. And then, you know what? To answer somebody's comment on Facebook, I'm gonna be so 1K with y'all, like for females, right? When I changed my diet to what it is now, mainly when I started, like, I stopped drinking, you know, anything that's not 100% juice, meaning when I buy anything other than water, if the ingredient got more than just 100%, whatever the juice is, I don't buy it. So anything with high fructose corn syrup, all them different concentrates, all this shit, I don't drink it. So it's just water, 100% juices. You know, when I started doing my shots on a regular basis, like ginger shots, turmeric shots, wheatgrass.
Yeah, she shut up our daily routine.
Your body sexually be on a whole nother level. And I'm just giving it to y'all blood raw. Like, if you think you straight now, when you get your body in tune where you're getting you cut out all the bad eating habits, all that fast food and shit with, you know, all the preservatives and, you know, all that shit, and you really just start, it changed.
You know what? That shit do change though, bro. I noticed that. Like, even when I'm working out and I be eating my little clean, healthy foods or whatever. Like, it don't be like really, really healthy. It be something different than like fast foods and alcohol. You know what I'm saying? So like, your body do know the difference. It's like you got a car, bro. Like, your car said it only takes 93. And you put 89 in that bitch, that shit ain't gonna run right. That shit ain't gonna run right at all, bro.
A lot of shit. Anyways, though, breakups, right? So I want to say just a couple things on here that's relevant, even for those who not getting the Zoom tonight. Most people thinking, like, I seen a couple people comment on Instagram when I made a post about the Zoom tonight that, you know, oh, why you talking about breakups? It seemed like, you know, the more we talk about stuff like that, basically the more people want to separate. But this is what I'm going to tell y'all. Most of the issues that you got going on in your current relationship that you're trying to work through, it be coming from unresolved shit from an old breakup. A lot of people don't realize traumas from their childhood and shit that went on in previous relationships play a big role in how they operate right now in relationships. It's a lot of people that's confused about how to be loving, how to communicate, how to work through conflict, you know, how to get in a space where they discipline with their words and the things that they say out their mouth, how to change their perspective on life, all because other situations that they came up out of, they didn't have an understanding of why they left, or why the other person left them. It's important when you separate, and I ain't just talking about relationships right in this moment, jobs, business situations, friendships. It's so important that you understand why you're using the door and what occurred to make you want to leave or to make you be okay with separation. A lot of people don't understand, because you didn't get a clear picture and have a clear understanding for why I'm leaving, why this is not working, because you simply think it's over because he lied, or it's over because she cheated, or it's over because he don't be doing what he's supposed to, or it's over because she don't be doing this, or she don't, because you think it's literally not working simply because of the other person and their flaws. That's the exact reason why you struggle to find someone else and actually be in a healthy relationship. This is why you keep seeing a repeat of old relationships even when you with somebody new. Because it's what you're attracting. You have to have an understanding of what the relationship and the breakup brought out of you. The relationship and the breakup. The idea of us separating, and the entire time I've been in this relationship and we've been going.
Alright, so I was sharing my video real quick. Sorry. I was sharing my video on social medias.
Through whatever we've been going through, what did it bring out of me?
Or my life.
Business relationships. The time we was in business and the time we decided to separate. What did it bring out of me? Friendships. For the time we've been friends, and the time we decide whatever occurred that make us decide, okay, we ain't gonna be friends no more. What did it bring out of me? The reason why I say this is because you will move on, get somebody new, and it could be different actions, but it's bringing out the same things in you, so it's triggering the same shit. So even though
wait a minute. Triggering. I think I heard that before, bro. It's triggering some of your. Alright, okay.
The same things in you, so it's triggering the same shit. So even though it's a different person, even though the exact same thing Bob did to you, or the exact same thing Keisha did to you, it's still bringing the same thing out of you, and that is the problem. And of course, when certain shit get brought out of you, certain behaviors, certain attitudes, certain triggers, certain traumas, the same shit starts to repeat in your life. The same hurt, the same heartache, the same emotional.
Damn. Bro, she talking that talk tonight, bro.
Shit, the same bad choices that you make, all that shit start to repeat. Even though it's a new nigga, a new bitch, a new business partner, a new friend, the same shit keeps occurring because you don't understand what it brought out of you.
Damn.
Y'all genuinely gotta hear me when I say this. This is why I say everything starts with understanding
self.
When you be somewhat overly emotional about a failed relationship or a business deal or a friendship, you have to ask yourself, the shit that I feel like caused the relationship to go wrong, what did it bring out of me? So that when I'm moving forward and whatever I move forward with, I don't give a fuck what the action is or what's going on. If I feel me going back to the same space I was at before, that's what I am in control of.
Wow. Whoa. Damn. Whoa. 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 Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute, dog. Whoa. God almighty. She talking that talk tonight.
I am in control.
I need to hear that myself again. Wait a minute.
Going back to the same space I was at before, that's what I am in control of. I'm just looking at y'all like y'all looking at me, letting it sink in. This go for men and women. If you a dude, you dating a bitch, she disrespecting you, stuff ain't going right, you decide you're gonna leave her alone, and you tell yourself, I'm leaving her alone because she a disrespectful ass bitch, she know how to talk to a nigga, she make it seem like I ain't do nothing right, this and that. Okay, cool, we got it. We understand that you know all of her flaws or the things about her that you don't like. Great.
Whoa, boy. Wait a minute. What the fuck? What? I just be picking random videos too though. Like, I didn't know what she was gonna talk about. So Sheila said that's why healing is very detrimental after removing yourself from any situation. She's right. No lies detected there. 100. I agree, man. Healing is very detrimental, you know. How long do it take to heal though? Like, because like if you was going through something for a while, you could be going through, and to me now, this is my own opinion, I think you can possibly be going through something and healing at the same token. It's like, okay, when you fall off your bicycle and you scrape your knee, and you got a scab on your knee, right? You still gonna ride that bicycle because you love that bicycle. You have a good time on that bicycle, even though you don't fell off of it and it scraped your knee and you got a scab on your knee, right? So it's like you need, like you're healing, but you're still doing what you love, though, I guess, in some sort. But if you put that bicycle back in the garage or wherever it's located or where you keep it at, and you jump on your wagon or your four-wheeler or whatever you got besides the bicycle, some people might say, you know what, I hate you, bike. I'm gonna ride something different, you know. And some people don't. It all depends on the person. I think it's a personal preference. To me, it may seem off the wall and off the Richter scale the way I broke it down just now, but it's just like that is how I broke it down, bro. And then that's how I feel. So, you know, sometimes it's time to ride something different, you know.
But now, do you understand with you what's going on with you that trigger certain distance, certain attitudes, certain views, so that when you move forward, if somebody new, whether they do the same thing she did or something different, are you going to realize when those same type of things, emotions, feelings, mindset, temperament starts to come back, are you going to be able to catch that shit and really be able to manage you, not the other person?
Facts.
I hope y'all genuinely understand what I'm explaining.
She look like she's not came from the gym because she got that banana and that orange juice, and she got on workout clothes. She just not came from the gym. I could tell.
Somebody say you truly be on point with this shit. Of course. It's so important that when we approach breakups, severing business deals, get a clear understanding for yourself.
Triggers are real. Triggers are a mother. It can be a good thing and a bad thing. Wow. And a good thing meaning if it's triggering you, then you know that's something you need to work on with yourself. Well, I think everybody has triggers. They do. You know, everybody has triggers. I got things that trigger me, you know. It's just the terminology. Like, triggers and having triggers is like pet peeves and, well, what else can I say? But everybody have them, though. Everybody got trigger points. We might don't call them trigger points, but we might use a different terminology, but everybody has trigger points. The thing that sets us off, you know. Some of us let things set us off more than others, but you know, it's all trigger points, man. And you know, sometimes like I think people deserve to have trigger points because like we're human. We're human, and God give us these tests of times and these testimonies and these trials and tribulations that we go through on a day-to-day basis that sometimes you're gonna have a trigger point, bro. Don't worry about that part, but you're gonna have a trigger point. It's the fact of how you handle that trigger point, you know. once you do get triggered, you got to handle it a certain way. You can't blow off the top. You know, you can't blow off the top all the time. Like, because God will put that in your life to make you control yourself somehow or another. Like, because like most people who have trigger points, bro, like me, I got trigger points, but some people, like, I pray about everything that's not of God, everything that's not feasible to Him. I pray about it, right? So I can't have a trigger point and go off on somebody and not show love to somebody, no matter how they may do me. You know? So that is me now. That is me. I'm not telling you like how you do your thing, but I just move with love, and love, that's all, bro. Like, that's all I know. I don't know nothing else. I can't even be cold-hearted to the ones that's cold-hearted to me. I can't. I don't know how to be. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, God, why you made me this way? You know? Or why you taught me to be this way? I don't know why, but that's what I know. Like, even I know people hate me. I know people don't like me. I know people wish I was in hell and died and all that, but I just move with love, bro. Like, I don't know nothing else, bro. I do not. So I move how I move, and it works. I mean, God blesses me with the ultimate blessings sometimes, and sometimes He take me through the trials and tribulations of life. But that's the book of life, bro. You can't. I wouldn't take nothing back. I wouldn't, you know. God is amazing, bro. He is. He's amazing.
Of what?
All right. So let's see. Mr. Sheila said, or if it triggers, then you can have an option to accept or not accept that situation. And the bad is that those triggers may have you overthinking, and you may miss out on something good. You may miss out on something good because a previous situation is triggering you, and it has nothing at all to do with the current situation. All right. So I'm getting what you're saying, right? So that's all right. Let me see. I agree. I 100% totally hands down agree on that part, right? But that's okay. Not to be one-sided or nothing like that. But I will say I agree. But at the same token, I lean towards God. Because what I've learned in my life, right? Man, I learned that I make a lot of different mistakes, like off my own judgment, you know. Not saying but when you make mistakes, you grow from it though. You grow from the mistake that you made. So the whole thing about that is like, you know, you could very well miss out on you could. And you will. I promise you will. I've been there and done that before, you know. I've been there and done that before. We're going to see what Miss Dorsey got to say, though.
What this shit did to me. This is literally how you deal with your traumas right then so that you're not trying to heal from traumas years later. Y'all understand this, right? When you in the moment, or some of y'all right now, you in a space where you feel like you want to break up, you're about to break up, or you just did break up. You got to realize, let me sit down and evaluate what the worst things in this relationship brought out of me, because these will be my traumas moving forward. And then some of y'all, because you've never done this is why your relationships moving forward is not. This is why, girl, you with a new nigga right now, and you having some of the same emotions you had with Bob, even though this new nigga ain't even doing some of the same stuff Bob did. Bob did you way worse. But when this nigga do anything remotely off, you going back to the same space. You gotta realize what certain things bring out of you, and then figure out how to manage, control, understand that.
All right. So, okay, you may have a relationship with God, but what about the ones that don't? All right. So, the ones that don't have a relationship with God, right? All right, so we have to practically pray for the ones who don't have a relationship with God, because like God is the only thing that God is the only thing that's gonna save anything, bro. Like we God is the only answer, like for real. He's the only answer. I can't really. I guess we have to pray for them, man. Pray for them and hope that they find God first of all, because we need God. Because without God, man, we'll go to hell, bro. We'll make all kind of bad decisions. And who you gonna repent to if you don't know who God is? Who you gonna repent to? Who you gonna talk to? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, you have to have God in your life. That's the number one priority. You know, He knows all and He sees all and He's in control of everything. So you have to have Him. Like, just pray for the person and hope that they can somehow or another put God in their life or find God and make Him number one in their life. You know, He could do things that no man can. Like, that's my humble opinion. Like, I suggest they find Jesus or find God or find somebody, whoever they pray to. Like, pray to somebody and put your trust and faith in somebody higher powered than you. You know.
If y'all got teenagers, teach them this shit. It's so important. It's so many little 17, 18-year-olds, 16-year-olds, y'all feel like, yeah, they shouldn't be dating anyway, but they are. And they little feelings be getting hurt real bad. And they be sitting somewhere trying to figure out how not to commit suicide because they just overwhelmed with emotion and your ass ain't teaching them.
That's facts right there, bro.
How to manage it because you don't know how to manage yours. Have these talks. It's important you understand this about dealing with others. Understand. You got mind control over you because it's like, man, you knew I was in the streets when you met me. You already knew that a nigga was on this, and this. You knew that when I came up to you in the club, I pulled up on you and we exchanged numbers. You already knew a nigga was on this, and then now you want to break up with a nigga for this same shit. And the nigga dead right. He dead right. You ain't supposed to be breaking.
Oh damn, bro, that's deep. That was deep, bro. That was deep right there. Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. That was deep.
Already knew a nigga was on it. You already knew that a nigga was on this, and this. You knew that when I came up to you in the club, I pulled up on you and we exchanged numbers. You already knew a nigga was on this, and then now you want to break up with a nigga for this same shit. And the nigga dead right. He dead right. You ain't supposed to be breaking up with him for stuff that you already was aware was going on. Now what you can break up with a nigga for is what the fuck that stuff brings out of you. Meaning, you ain't wrong for how you living. Because you were living like that before I started fucking with you. What's wrong, and the reason why I want to break up, the reason why I'm leaving, the reason why I'm using the dope, is because as I got around the shit that you already had going on, it brought X, Y, Z out of me. And I don't like that. I don't like that out of me. So you ain't doing nothing wrong. You just being you. I just don't like the me that I'm becoming from being around you. Then you can leave with some solidarity. You can leave to where a motherfucker can't make you go back and try to rethink why you leaving. You can leave and it ain't somebody else's fault. You can leave without guilt tripping a bitch. You can leave without having to keep retelling yourself, he a bad.
Alright, so let me read Mr. Sheila's comment right quick. I think she might be the only one in here, but I don't know, because like my thing don't have the right viewers. Like for some reason it'd be like 1, 2, 3. I don't know. So I don't know if Mr. Sheila is the only one in here or not, but maybe she is. But like, let me read this her comment, because like I know you guys can watch this afterwards. Like you don't have to be in here now. you guys can watch it afterwards. So, I said, okay, so you may have God to lean on and help you with your situations, but if that person does not, then that leaves them out here making irrational decisions based off their current feelings. Okay. Alright, so if you don't have God to lean on, right? And help you. Okay, so now I think she's agreeing. Okay. Let me read this one more time because I don't want to try to break it down or get it interpreted the wrong way. Okay, so you may have God to lean on, right? Okay, so you may have God to lean on and help you with your situations. But if that person doesn't, then that leaves them out here thinking or making irrational decisions. Okay, so basically Miss Tashila is saying the exact same thing I'm saying. Like, you have to have God in there, bro. You have to have God in there. Like, you will be making irrational decisions, and you be making all kinds of, you be all over the place, for real. And then you're gonna be all over the place until you find God, because the way He gonna do is He gonna make you be all over the place, and then what happens is He gonna make you resort right back to Him, bro. It's like you're gonna be going inside a fucking maze just to only know that you're getting right back. Once you be thinking, when you get to your maze, bro, you'll be thinking like you out your maze, but you're still in the maze. And guess where you at? You back at the starting point. It's like a little maze. You go around and do corner. You're like, oh shit, okay, now I can see the daylight or whatever. I can see I'm out of this bitch. And then guess what? You look around, you like, damn, I'm back at starting point. I promise you that's how God do you, bro.
That person. He run. I told y'all when y'all be caught up in the breakup cycle, you know, you told yourself you left because this nigga in the streets and he ain't doing nothing right. And then of course you feel like because it's his fault that y'all broke up, he's not supposed to have good luck with relationships. So then we go find somebody else and it looks like they're moving forward and things are going well. Now you stuck in the breakup cycle because you trying to rationalize in your mind how the problem found them better before you. You wasn't the problem. And you can't find better yet. It's all about understanding yourself.
She done ate fruit. She done take pills. She's drinking water. Her body should be good on the inside. No kids and what she doing everything to keep her insides right.
Goes for y'all dudes. Y'all know I talk all the time about nowadays a female cannot submit to you if she don't respect you, right? You in a situation, bitch talking to you any kind of way, don't really allow you to lead, you know, for whatever reason, whatever y'all got going on, you tell yourself it's her. She don't know how to talk to a nigga. She don't know how to be submissive. She don't never listen. Bitch thinks she know everything. Cool. What you really should be telling yourself is, are those things bring out of me? Because if you leave because she doing all of that and you don't really understand what it bring out of you, you get with another female and it don't have to be the exact same behaviors, but other things can bring out the same type of things in you, where it fuck with your ego, where it make you feel like less of a man, where you feel thrown off as far as your motivation and your drive towards life, and then the same thing will repeat.
She talking
Somebody
that talk.
said, thing is, she think I'm cheating 24/7 and I don't be doing shit. So now this that's a perfect example. So now you gotta be real with yourself.
Hold on. Somebody had text her. Somebody had comment and said the thing is, she think I be cheating 24/7 and I don't be doing shit, bro. Wait a minute.
And I don't be doing shit.
Hold on.
Somebody said, thing is, she think I'm cheating 24/7 and I don't be doing shit. So now this that's a perfect example. So now you gotta be real with yourself, right? When a person think you cheating, right? Whether you cheating or not, don't matter. It don't matter if this nigga actually going out and cheating or not. The fact that she think that means she don't trust you, right? A person gonna treat you based on what they actually think, not based on what's actually going on. Y'all gotta realize that. That's number one. I'm getting treated based on what she thinks, how she views me, what she feels like is going on. Number two, How does that make you feel? You gotta ask yourself as a man. I ain't cheating. I ain't doing none of the stuff she's saying I'm doing. How does that make you feel?
I couldn't stay there, bro. Not being
like genuinely ask yourself this, bro. Like as a man, do it make you feel like I'm a kid because I get accused of stuff and I'm constantly having to explain? Do it make me feel like, I can't make no real decisions? Do it make me feel like she in control? Literally break down to yourself, how do that make you feel? And then when you're deciding whether I'm going to keep dealing in this relationship or I'm going to leave, it got to be for those reasons. Meaning, here's what this shit she doing bringing out of me, because she going to do what she feel like she needs to do for her, based on her understanding, her view of you. How does it make you feel, and what is it bringing out of you? For a lot of y'all that's in relationships like that, it makes you feel like you basically a kid. You got to tell a bitch, hey, I'm going over here, I'll be back in an hour. No, I'm saying, you can look at my phone. I ain't even talk to that bitch. No, after a while, it's almost like the relationship is parent and child. So, you got to be real with yourself. The things that's going on with her and the stuff that's happening in our relationship, it brings out a childlike behavior of me. I don't like it. So if I leave, that's why I'm leaving. I'm not leaving because she keep accusing me of cheating. I'm leaving because this shit ain't fun, because it's making me as a grown man operate like a kid.
Talk to me, yeah.
Y'all understand what I'm explaining? Like, I genuinely want to know, do y'all...
Are y'all picking up what she's putting down? That's what she's saying. Are y'all picking up what she's putting down? Yeah, I'm picking that shit all the way up, bro.
Clear understanding of what I'm explaining to y'all. Even with this situation, even for the female, or let's say it's a dude that's always accusing his lady of cheating, regardless of who you is, the shit work on both sides. If I'm talking to her, okay, you keep thinking the man cheating. It's based on whatever your view is. I ain't trying to convince you that what you thinking about him is wrong, but ask yourself, what is it bringing out of you? So the same way he probably operating like a kid, constantly explaining himself, you acting like a nigga parent, constantly questioning the bitch. Where you been? Who was that? Let me see your phone. The bitch go to sleep, you checking it like they your teenage son. So it's bringing out behavior out of you towards another adult as if you're their parent. If you leave, you gotta understand, I'm leaving because what it's bringing out of me. And some of y'all don't realize that. You've been with niggas that he brought out the mama in you. You trying to be a nigga lady, but based on what's going on, I ain't saying whether it's right or wrong how you acting. You gotta be honest with yourself. What has it changed you into? How?
Alright, so my moderator, Miss Tashila, said the thing is, he said that she think he's cheating 24/7, but he's not. The thing is, what are you doing triggering her, making her think that you are? Alright, so okay. So the nigga ain't cheating. Alright, so if the nigga ain't cheating, right? He can't help the other person triggers though. Like, now if he say he's here at location X and then he end up in location Y, he shouldn't have to call and say, okay, now baby, I'm leaving location X, I'm going to location Y. Unless he's past the time that he's made a promise to be home or something. Maybe like, so okay, alright, so if I call my old lady and I say, yo, babe, listen, I'm at location X and it's so and so o'clock, I'm gonna be chilling here for like 30 more minutes and then I'll be on my way home, right? In 30 more minutes, I shouldn't be in location Y. I shouldn't, And then sometimes what I learned too, like a lot of times, like in a relationship, females are worry about their guy. You know, the real ones, like they thinking the guy maybe I got pulled over or you know. And then we are black men out here, so anything can happen, bro. Like we could have been stopped by the police, shot to death on the side of the road. Only thing you know as a woman is that we said we was gonna be home in 30 minutes. You know. So, in some sort, it is kind of good to keep the tabs on the person. But I think personally, a person who don't like tabs being kept on them is the one who have like a hidden agenda. Because like with me, it's okay with me. I don't care. Like if I say something, I'm going somewhere. Okay, cool. That's all I'm gonna do. Period. I don't care. I'm gonna keep tabs on you. You keep tabs on me. I don't care because I know I ain't doing nothing, and it should be fine. But even if I had to make a detour, I'm gonna say, hey, listen, I made a detour or whatever. So, thank you.
How are you operating every day? Because if you run around behind a grown man trying to keep up with whether he's cheating or not, based on a commitment to a relationship that he chose to make. What I'm talking about right now, it ain't got nothing to do with who right, who wrong. I ain't even talking about low self-esteem right now, none of that. I'm simply talking about when it comes to breakups and separations, you have to understand why you're leaving or why you're giving up on this commitment. And it has to make sense based on what's going on with you. Y'all got to stop leaving situations where you left because of something they did. It will always have you cycling back or wondering or repeating the same behaviors in new relationships. It's a lot of y'all, you can't leave your ex alone. Girl, you can't stop doubling back, fucking on your baby daddy. Boy, you can't stop going back, fucking with that girl, because you left her alone at first, believing it was something with her. You left her alone because she wasn't doing this right. So every time she give you vibes that she fixed that, you go back. You ain't evaluate the stuff that her presence, the stuff y'all been through, triggers in you. You just hoping she fixed whatever it was that was throwing stuff off. So you take your silly ass back, and the same thing keep occurring. Them triggers come right back. The behavior in you returns. The emotion, the feelings, the stuff that had you leave a bitch alone in the beginning comes right.
Yeah, that's why I need to get me a call-in phone number, bro. That's exactly why I need to get me a call-in phone number, and I'm gonna get one maybe like next week. So, probably like next week, maybe, yeah. So that way everybody can chime in, you know, instead of doing all this texting. Cause I know this texting thing is hell, and I apologize, you guys, but it is what it is. But so. So here we go. My moderator is on it tonight. She said, you're right. It could possibly be a life or death situation going on. And then again, it can be some bullshit too. You're right. I have nothing to say about that, you know, because it could be a life or death situation, and it also can be. So I agree with you on that one. I can't say too much about that because it can be some bullshit, and niggas do be on bullshit though. Niggas and females though, like we both people be on bullshit, and then now I think it's like it is a time of the world, bro. Like I think my personal opinion is I think like people just hurt. You know, like everybody just hurt, man. You know, not only from relationship stuff, it's just like life itself. You know, people hurt from life itself, and that's their triggers. You gotta think it the same way I got triggers, the same way you have triggers. Like everybody have triggers, you know, and they're reacting off of their triggers. And that's all they know. They don't know. Some people don't. Man, you be amazed. Like, some people do not know how to love, bro. Some people do not know how to love. They just, I don't know. But maybe, like, I don't know, man. That's why I say it resorts back to having God first, bro. It resorts back to having God in your life, head of your life, first. He'll teach you all those things. He will. If you don't know how to love or treat people, he'll teach you all that, bro. That's why I said you got to have God first in your life, bro.
That, and it could be from something new. It's just the point. You never understood that the feelings I'm having, the thoughts I'm having, the things going on with me is what got me to the point of wanting to break up. So I need to make sure I keep up with that. Instead of trying to keep up with a motherfucker's behavior or what they should and shouldn't be doing. It's all about self. But see, you can't do this shit if you don't pay attention to me.
Alright, so Mr. Sheila said, I have so much to say, but limited space to type it out. Alright, so break it up a little bit and then type what you can type, and then we'll get to it. I don't know what else to do at this point, but just type what you can type, and then we'll get to it, and we'll address that topic, whatever you type in. And thank you for being my moderator, Mr. Sheila. Got somebody knows. You be on it, boy. My mom be on it though. That's all like.
You in a relationship and you doing like old buddy say his lady doing, watching him more than you watching your motherfucking self. Worry about what the next bitch doing more than you worry about what you be doing. Worry about what he thinking more than worry about what you thinking. You will never get this wrong. I'm telling y'all, this is literally wherever you at right now. This is how to avoid adding trauma to the trauma you already got. When you even on jobs, when you at a job, instead of telling yourself, you know, they don't pay right, they don't treat their employees right, instead of making it seem like it's them, ask yourself, what does being here do to me? Because if I leave, that's what I'm leaving for. I'm leaving because of what this shit is doing to me. So when I'm here and I'm only making $10 an hour, and I know I'm a nigga that's supposed to be making way more than that, that makes me feel like lesser than, or I'm selling myself short. That's gonna be the reason I'm leaving. Y'all ain't doing nothing wrong, because anybody that come here and feel like they worth $10 for doing all this work, that's straight. Y'all doing good business. If the employee feels like that work is worth that money. For me, it makes me feel like I'm being used. I feel like a slave. I feel like this shit here is robbery. I feel like this is a waste of time. So if I leave, I'm leaving because of me. Because of how I feel. I ain't gonna bash the job. I ain't gonna talk about y'all. Keep paying what you're paying. You just gotta get somebody else to do that, because it don't fit with me. What it's bringing out of me, I don't like. I go home with attitude, yelling at my kids and shit, mad at the bill collectors because I don't got enough money to pay them, mad when a light bill come in, even though I'm the one using the lights, but it's really because of what the job bringing out of me. This attitude is coming from this low pay. I gotta go change this, so that's why I'm leaving. HR, I'm out.
Damn.
Y'all need to come. I don't like because they be messing with me in the morning about being on time. I don't like when they all that shit be the wrong reasons. It definitely be a domino effect. And this be the same for relationships. This why some of y'all, I'm gonna keep it all the way 1K. If a bitch talk to y'all kids, they don't want y'all to get in another relationship. Bitch talk to little John, little Kiki, I don't want my mama to have no boyfriend. She be mean. She start treating us different. She be acting fun. Y'all think cause y'all dressing them kids up in designer outfits and they got on the latest Jordans that they, you know, you doing a great job parenting, they being treated right. Let a bitch ask them kids, I don't like my mama boyfriend. I don't like my daddy girlfriend.
Oh my
she be talking about my mama when we go over there. Be the wrong shit going on.
Damn, bro.
It'll be a domino effect. Past traumas on you, not looking at what the relationship bringing out of you, so you don't even realize what you doing to the kids and other people around you. Shit be fucked up. This is why I always be saying therapy. This is why I always be saying personal accountability. Look at you. Stay out your feelings. Manage them bitches. I hope y'all understand what I'm explaining because the shit's so important.
Tanya, what's up? What's good with you? Welcome to the live.
It's definitely all facts.
Gang, that thing already the fuck going on, man. Yes, sir.
It's more to breakups than what y'all be thinking. It's way more to the idea of leaving something or someone alone than just walking away. A lot of y'all that's been following me for a long time, you hear me say all the time, know when to use the door work for everybody, but there is strategy and structure to leave it. This is why a lot of y'all bitch can say, she'll be back, he'll be back. I done got so good at y'all literally can call it out. I already could tell. When a bitch call herself, yup, I ain't, it be so funny, this shit be down to the simplest shit. Like somebody was saying last week, like, oh, I unfollow her page. I'm sitting there like, you'll be back. The fact that you on here announcing that you leaving because of something I did, you'll be back. Because as soon as you start to have your little feelings about life and ain't nobody talking about the shit I'm talking about, your ass will be right back on this page with your announcing that you leaving ass. Because when you really leaving for reasons within you, you have no need to make like announcements, prove points, give all these excessive stuff. You ever seen a bitch keep talking about?
Bro. Dang, that was facts right there. That was facts. She hit the hammer on the nail with that one.
She'll be back. He'll be back. I done got so good at y'all literally can call it out. I already could tell. When a bitch call herself, yup, I ain't, it be so funny, this shit be down to the simplest shit. Like somebody was saying last week, like, oh, I unfollow her page. I'm sitting there like, you'll be back. The fact that you on here announcing that you leaving because of something I did, you'll be back. Because as soon as you start to have your little feelings about life and ain't nobody talking about the shit I'm talking about, your ass will be right back on this page with your announcing that you leaving ass. Because when you really leaving for reasons within you, you have no need to make like announcements, prove points, give all these excessive stuff. You ever seen a bitch keep talking about leaving or keep talking about some shit they left alone or somebody they don't fuck with? That's how you know that shit on them. They keep talking about how, yeah, they ain't right over there. Them motherfuckers over there, they ain't cool. Oh, them scammers over there. Oh, them. We done heard you the first 87 times. Just don't take your funky ass back over there. Why you got to keep talking about it? Because it's on you. Motherfuckers that keep walking around, I ain't worried about him. I ain't, guess what? They worried about him. They're worried about him. They are worried about him.
Dang, bro. She said, like, I ain't worried about him. Yes, they worried about him. Bro, she off the chain, bro. No kidding.
It be really a person trying to convince themselves, I made the right decision. That's really what they be trying to tell themselves. Y'all don't fuck with her no more because of this, and this. I made the right decision. Hour later, day later, yeah, I told you I don't fuck with so-and-so. Remember I told you she had done, took such and such and did this and then the nigga had did this and y'all don't fuck with him no more. I'm trying to convince myself I left for the right reason. Week later, yeah, you know I ain't fucking with her no more. I'm saying, keep telling yourself the same shit. Cause you really ain't standing on why you gotta keep saying this shit out loud to keep from going back. A lot of y'all, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. You check your ex page, you be checking your baby to keep finding new reasons not to fuck them again. You gotta keep yourself. You ever see somebody gotta keep themselves motivated to not go back to some shit? You gotta go look at their page to make sure they still own the stuff they was on to keep you feeling good about not being with them. This is why a lot of y'all really be wishing karma on people. It ain't cause they...
Damn, bro. I gotta make my page private. Hey, yo, listen. Mr. Sheila said, I ain't lying. Listen to your kids. They would definitely put you on to some things that you can't see because you be too blind to the fact. Because you all into the person and not paying their attention. Yeah, I agree with that. But kids are still kids, bro. They can't make but so many adult decisions though. They still gonna give you vibes and everything, but they're gonna make kids like decisions though. So it may help. I mean, if that works for you, then that works for you. But I think kids kids don't know too much about life right now. You know, they're not on their own. They're still in the house with mom and dad and everything. But at the same token, God also said He'll send His message through a rock too. So He may send a message through your kids too as well. But you have to. It's how you interpret it though. Like if you feel like that message was for you, it don't matter where it come from. It could be a kid, it could be a dog, it could be. I mean, I know a dog can't talk, but it could be the wino up under the tree. It could be the lady at the cash register in the Indian store. It all depends on like how you perceive that message for whatever particular. If you've been praying for a message and when you hear it, you're really like, oh my God, I've been praying for that message. It don't matter who it comes from. It could be your kid. It could be a stranger. It could be anybody. It could be anybody. So that's the thing.
Really a bad person or that they did you so wrong or half that shit you accept it. But you really want to see them doing bad because that's going to help you not re-fuck that nigga again. That shit going to help you not be over at that girl house laid up again. That's why you got to keep telling yourself and checking. Oh yeah, she still broke. Oh yeah, he still staying over there with his mama. Oh yeah, she still look like that. She still got that going on. Bitch still don't be getting her hair done. Oh yeah, bitch. You ain't doing this cause this really your character. You got to do this shit to keep yourself from going the fuck back over there. Y'all know I'm stating facts. You know I'm stating facts. Straight facts. It be family members too. Y'all be staying together, fall out, tell one, oh, she can't stay with me no more. Then you got to keep going over to your auntie house ass. So where she stay at now? Well, you try to convince yourself that you made the right decision by putting the girl out. Deep down, you know you overreacted based on some emotion and shit, or you shouldn't even let the girl come stay with you from the beginning. That was your choice. She really ain't do shit to you. You knew how she was, but you got to keep asking auntie, is she what? Who she? Do she give him any money for the bills over there? Cause she wasn't giving me none. Like if you really done with it, you wouldn't even be asking a bitch. By the way, you'll be good riddance. Don't bring it up. Y'all be asking the motherfucker for the negative data, not cause you a hater, not cause you a bad person, but because you trying to keep yourself from feeling bad, re-fucking with a motherfucker. You need that validation cause your own mind ain't right.
Alright, so Mr. Sheila said, if you really want to know something about a person, talk to their kids. They will put you on to more than you know. I have kids, man. And my kids, they will put you on to a lot. But they don't know too much though. For their kids. They're gonna put you on to something that maybe happened in the past or how they feeling at the moment, But I'm older than them, so they're only as, my kid is only 20, my oldest kid like 22. So like they can't really tell you anything because I raised them, so they can't really tell you. They can't put you on in nothing about me. That's my humble opinion. Like they can't put you on in nothing about me. That's gonna be like beneficial, like as far like I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it from a different angle, but I don't know. Like I don't think they can put you on in that. Like because there's some things kids don't. Nobody sees you. Nobody. Not your kid. The kids don't see everything you do. Your mom don't see everything you do. Only God sees everything you do. So it could be some things that you can keep away from your kids or anybody else. So nobody can really Nobody can really like put you on to somebody else, you know, because nobody sees every exact thing you do. Nobody's with you 24/7 every day of the week, you know. Not looking for them to make adult decisions, but sometimes they can see some things that you may not, and not necessarily saying you're going to base your decision off of a child's response, but yeah. Well, my whole thing is like, if that, it may work for you though. Like if did, okay, so if what? Okay, all right. So like if you feel that way, right? You probably take it into you probably takes it into consideration, or a little more into what made them respond the way you did. All right, so I'm an overthinker, bro. Like for everybody that knows me, y'all know I'm an overthinker, bro. I'm gonna overthink that shit to like that is me, you know. Not saying it's a bad thing or a good thing, but what I will say is this though, like everybody have their own opinion on everything. I can't call somebody your opinion or how they may feel wrong. I can't say that. I can't do that. I can't say that. It's just the fact of the matter that like I support everybody though. You know, and I love people. So if whatever you're doing working for you, then keep doing it. But if it's not working for you, then you know, don't do it. And if getting your opinion from your kids sometimes helps the situation, then fine. That's okay. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's just a thing. Like there's nothing bad or good about it. It's just a thing. And then like I can't really say what I want to say, but what I will say is this though, like, you know, whatever works, like whatever works, man. Like go with it. That's what I believe in, man. Whatever works. If it's working, why? If it's not broke, then why try to fix it? You know. And it's Sunday fun day, you know. It's Sunday fun day, man. We're just chilling, we're just talking. But I don't know. Like my kids, everybody's kids is different, but you know, I know my kids, and y'all know y'all kids and everything. You know, so. And speaking of that, man, I had a good time today, bro. Like, y'all might not want to hear this, but I'm gonna tell y'all. Like, I was on FaceTime with all three of my kids earlier today. It was an amazing feeling, bro. Like, cause everybody got their own lifestyles, right? So like, everybody can like be together, on one accord at the same time. So I made it happen today. I called my son, right? I called my son and I made him call his sisters. Like, they don't get along as much as they supposed to, but I made him call both of his sisters, so it was like we was all in like a group chat, and we really enjoy each other, man. Like for real, everybody was getting along and everything. You'd never thought they ever fussed or fight before, so I was like, you know what, this is what it is, though. Like they need to spend more time together, you know, for real. I think that's what the average household like. The sisters and brothers and everything should spend more time together. Alright.
Y'all do that with your siblings. My bro asks you for some money. Yeah, you know me and him ain't talking. Yeah, you done explained this to your mama 12 times. You finna retell the whole story just to make yourself feel like more of a victim, so you feel good about not fucking with your brother again. Try to convince yourself. Y'all know this real as fuck. This is what go on. I'm telling y'all the why though. I'm telling y'all the why. Most people don't have a genuine understanding of why they left a person alone, meaning what is the real reason within me that I made a decision to walk away from this. It definitely be the victims. It be that victim, man. That's why online, it's so many people on their page keep retelling a story or a narrative through subliminal posts and shit that something was done to them. They got me. He stole from me. She did this. Genuine people that like I stepped into some shit, made a decision, that shit ain't work out right, either you gon' legally or streetwise go handle what you feel like need to be handled, or walk the fuck away and leave that shit alone. This is when you can tell somebody mature, when they don't go around talking about all they shoulda, coulda, wouldas, bad scenarios that went wrong, who did what. Them people is trying to move the fuck forward. And so you can't get something new going on for yourself that is organic. Always talking about the old. This is why a lot of y'all, the relationships you in now, you ain't at the breakup point, but you headed there. Because you got so much of the past on you. You got so much of that old breakup that you didn't do what I'm explaining. That shit is on you. That in this relationship, it was never organic. You fucking on John because you was trying to hurry up and get over Paul. Trying to prove points. Make yourself feel better. Make it seem like you deserve something better. So you took another nigga that wasn't really too much different than this last nigga and tried to make him be what you want him to be so you can prove I deserve what I say I deserve.
Damn.
Then halfway in you realize he ain't no better than the last nigga, but you done talked so much shit, you done made so many posts, you done made this new shit so much about proving points to the last situation, you got to see it through, sis. You got to cry on through them nights like you did with the last nigga with the cheating. You got to sit there and see stuff in his phone and don't say nothing. You got to go ahead and just go through the same shit you went through before, girl. You got to ride it on out. Because you talk all that shit. You told the last nigga, I'ma get a better nigga. Bitch, I'm leaving you because you ain't shit. You ain't telling yourself you leaving for reasons within you. You telling this man how he ain't shit and that's why you left. And that you finna get a better nigga. You go get another nigga, didn't even evaluate him. Wasn't no 8 dates. Wasn't no real genuine bond. You ain't get to know the man to see what his character is, how he is with kids, what his values is. You don't know nothing. You just got with the next nigga, put that little pussy on him. Now you gotta see it through, sis. Go on and cry in the car. Go on back in the house. Don't get in the breakup Zoom tonight because you ain't ready to break up. You got a little bit more points to prove. You got to make it look good. Then when that shit don't work out, you got to keep convincing yourself that, God working on me. Or I'ma just be single doing me. Some of y'all, you really got to try to make yourself.
Wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. This shit's crazy. That should be so true, though.
Didn't even evaluate him. Wasn't no 8 dates. Wasn't no real genuine bond. You ain't get to know the man to see what his character is, how he is with kids, what his values is. You don't know nothing. You just got with the next nigga, put that little pussy on him. Now you gotta see it through, sis. Go on and cry in the car. Go on back in the house. Don't get in the breakup Zoom tonight because you ain't ready to break up. You got a little bit more points to prove. You gotta make it look good. Then when that shit don't work out, you got to keep convincing yourself that, God working on me. Or I'ma just be single doing me. Some of y'all, you really got to try to make yourself feel better. After you done let 3, 4 niggas do the same shit, now you got to go try to get surgery or do some shit to make the community think it ain't you. Then you come back with the new body, nigga treat you the same as they was with the old body. Now your self-esteem real fucked up. And all 3 of them breakups on your ass. And niggas do it too. Don't get it twisted. Y'all niggas will go fuck another bitch, move in with that bitch to make your ex feel bad because you didn't understand the breakup and what it was bringing out of you. Even when she left you alone, as a grown man, you ain't sit and evaluate like why this was best or what really was going on with you. You go run and go, you a poor asshole anyway. Nigga can do better. You go get another bitch because her house a little bit nicer, or she a nurse and the last bitch was a stripper, or she a CNA, the other bitch worked at Walmart or somewhere. You flexing like you doing better. Now you got to see it through. You over there with this bitch, she dragging your ass. Worse than the last bitch was. Half the time the last bitch actually loved you a little piece. This new bitch already peaked that your ass was on some get back at my ex because you already doing too much for her. Too quick, she know you a sucker. And she sit there and suck your ass all the way through. See it through, bro. See it through. You got to keep pretending like things going well. You know the bitch texting other niggas and you over there paying the rent and shit. But you was trying to flex on the last bitch. Make yourself feel good about that last breakup and shit. Go on and see it on through. You can tell by the way her pussy smell. It's other niggas going up in it. But you got to go on see it through. See it on through. You're going to look like a sucker to your ex, to your baby mama. You know you niggas love to prove points to your baby mama when you have that unresolved hurt. You ain't evaluated the breakup like you should. Got in the space where y'all could co-parent. You trying to hurry up and move on with a new bitch. A lot of y'all niggas know the new bitch just to help you fuck with your baby mama. Got you bringing the kids over there. You know this bitch don't give a fuck nothing about your jits. They over there, she making them go in the room and shit. You know this shit ain't right, but you gotta see it through. Go on and see it through, bro. Cause you done told the internet and everybody that your baby mama wasn't shit. You a real nigga. You can do better. That hoe just using you. She ain't got shit. You know y'all love to call hoe. Oh, she ain't nothing but a shit eater. Nigga ain't gonna want her. Bitch don't even be taking care of my son right. Now you know when he got you another bitch, she ain't no better. You ain't dated her. You ain't trying to figure out what her values at. You ain't even like check out all the way. Now you see it on through, bro.
See it on through, bro.
Get all that little weed money out you. These be facts.
Crazy, bro.
About these breakups. A lot of y'all, that's why you still in the relationship you in, even though you're going through hell. You got to take that little hell. You got to. For a lot of y'all niggas, the lesson you get right now, you paying for that.
The what?
This is real shit. The shit y'all don't be on this.
The what that you getting right now? What she said?
Lesson you get right now, you paying for that. You got the relationship you in, even though you're going through hell. You got to take that little hell. You got to. For a lot of y'all niggas, the lesson you get right now, you paying for that.
The what? The lesson?
This is real shit. The shit y'all don't be want to say. Go on and see it through. Yep. Go on and get them antibiotics. All that shit. Go on and see it all the way through. You got to. Thing is, you ain't got to see it through because I'm saying that. You got to see it through because all the shit you taught. That's why I tell y'all, with breakups and shit like that, allow 24 to 48 hours. Get your ass on the social media. Take a step back. Set some new goals for yourself. It's strategies to leaving and getting over situations that you invested yourself in and it didn't go well. There are actually formulas to not having this shit be trauma on you. But not y'all. I'll be, oh, fuck a pussy ass nigga. Oh, fuck that dumb ass hoe. Nigga gon' bitch, I got hoes. Them hoes dragging your ass, bro. You gotta see it through. You gotta see it through.
Dragging.
And some of y'all niggas, you fuck around and get one of these young hoes that's a city girl. Boy, she dragging you. You should have stayed with your baby mama. Cause these young hoes done strung you. They getting your money, fucking you, your homeboys, and putting your ass on Snapchat, showing your dick when you sleep, and all kind. And they don't give a fuck. Not now. Fuck all that crying, holding out. Bitch don't care nothing about that. A lot of y'all niggas, you ain't ready. You should have stayed with your ex or went and been single for a little. Some of y'all do. How these females be celebrating being single ladies. You need to go celebrate being a nigga that's a bachelor that's celibate. Because these hoes dragging y'all niggas.
Damn, bro. Lord, we all done been there. I can laugh about it now, but when I was going through it, it was pure hell. Facts. Hey, yo, to Sheila, you ever drag a nigga like how she talking about? Listen. Hey, yo, Mr. Sheila, you ever drag a nigga though? And when you drag that nigga, did you feel bad for dragging him, or you just like, fuck that nigga?
Y'all do.
Hey, yo, some niggas deserve to get dragged, bro. I agree with the women on this one, bro. Some niggas deserve to get dragged. I ain't gonna cap. No kids. Some niggas do. I know. I got dragged before. I got dragged before. You know, I learned my damn lesson though. That shit don't feel good when you get dragged. Oh, whenever the rabbit got the gun. You know? That what makes you a better person though. I think like those are like life experiences. My personal opinion, I think those are like life experiences that you go through to make you like a better person, man. I think me. That is my humble opinion. Some people never learn their lesson. Like if I'm fighting you, right? Let's say we fight, like we fist fight every day, and you beat my ass every time we fight, right? It's something inside my head that should tell me if I lose this fight every day, I should go back somewhere and learn how to fight better, or reevaluate the situation or something. Like I'm not gonna just keep going there and get my ass kicked. That'd be dumb. That'd be dumb, bro. I'm gonna have to sit back and reevaluate things and say, okay, whenever I swing right and I duck, he always hit me with this uppercut that I don't know where the fuck it coming from. Boom. All right. So my mind was like, look, this time, the next time we fight, don't swing right, swing left, and don't duck. Stand up, because he gonna look to hit you with uppercut. Then when he realized that he not gonna uppercut you, then your whole now you winning the fight. Just that little momentum right there make you win the fight. That little momentum right there, bro. And that's how life is, bro. You have to bob and weave in life and figure that shit out. But don't never stop fighting, though. Don't never stop fighting, because if you stop fighting, you gonna get your ass kicked. You gonna lose regardless. But I'd rather go out fighting than not fighting. I'm not gonna get my ass kicked by not fighting. You kick my ass on fighting, okay, cool, you won out. But I ain't gonna sit here and just let you kick my ass though. Without fighting back, hell no. And that's how life is. You gotta fight life back, bro. That's just me. You know, some of y'all got your own little ways of doing things, but that is me. I just fight back. And if I lose sometimes, I come back and fight harder. And then sometimes I come up with a different strategy, and sometimes I still lose. Sometimes I may win. It all depends.
How these females be celebrating being single, ladies? You need to go celebrate being a nigga that's a bachelor, that's celibate. Because these hoes dragging y'all niggas. I see them on videos on Facebook. They be talking about how you niggas easy, fuck you, get your money, have your little kids around there, you know, snatching the Capri Suns out their hand and shit. You niggas be getting done all kind of ways. And I'm being dead serious. I know some niggas right now, I know for a fact they cry at night. Cause a bitch is dragging them. Y'all already know grandmas nowadays is 33, 34. Bitch, these kids getting raised by nobody. Y'all, you trying to prove to your ex-wife that it was her, it wasn't you that went and got you one of these young hoes. She done drug you the fuck, you done took all the money out your 401k. You ain't got shit. Around here, driving the CDL truck crying and shit. Strung out.
Driving
come back home off the road, she in there fucking another nigga. And don't give a fuck, and still gonna tell you, come on in and lay down and shut the fuck up. Yes, niggas be crying too. They're just not gonna tell y'all this. This is why I be saying 8 dates. Everybody want to make jokes and shit and laugh, but a lot of y'all niggas, the price you paid in the end costs way more than 8 motherfucking dates.
Yeah, bro, I don't be crying, bro. Like, I don't cry. I'm cryless, bro. One thing about me, bro, like, I'm capping right now. Like, I will cry. Like, but my whole thing is, like, I cry because of what the Lord put in my heart. Like, for real. And I'm gonna she said that part, right? So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, though. Like with me, one thing about relentless legs, bro, like, I will cry. I ain't gonna cap. But listen, I'm not crying for no earthly shit. I'm crying from, it's all spiritual shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all spiritual shit. So to me, I'm thinking God is transitioning me, right? So it's not like, oh, he's soft, he a guy, he crying and he's hurt from this and nah. Nah, it's not that type of cry, bro. It's like whenever I cry now, listen, my right-handed God, bro, my right-handed God, it's only out of a spiritual realm, you know, a spiritual realm. It's not because I know what life is about. Like, I know I'm about to say my age, but I know what life is about, bro. And when I cry, it is a release. It's just a release, that's all. You know? I know she's gonna cry. That's why I say that shit, bro. Like, I know Miss Tashila's gonna come back with some shit, bro. I couldn't wait to hear her comment. Hold on, wait a minute. Alright, so she said, I drug him until I couldn't drag no more. But when them tables turned around, oh my God, yes sir. When them tables turned around, And indeed, they turned around, baby. That was not a good feeling. And that taught me a valuable lesson in life. Well, that's so the tables that turned around on you taught you a valuable lesson. All right, so meaning that it taught you a valuable lesson in life when the tables that turned around on you. The tables turn around on all of us, in certain aspects. This is just the topic right now, but the good thing about that is you're able to have experience. You live life off experience, so you're able to pass it down because like things and times in life nowadays is getting worse, and we got kids, and our kids got friends, and we got nieces and nephews and everything else, right? So it's like the things that we go through is like stepping stones. So you may have a niece, or you may have a daughter, or you may have a nephew, or anybody that may need to hear your story, or may need to hear your testimony on the thing that you've been through to help them. So you're able to pass it down. So I feel like it was necessary for you to go through those things. God, like I said earlier in the video, I said God knows all and He sees all. So it was necessary for you to go through those things to get you to be the person that you are today. And if you could look in the mirror and you're pleased with who you are today, then it was very, very, very necessary because you have a testimony. And I think everybody have a testimony. Like I always told God, Jesus Christ, please, whatever you do, do not put me on a bed of affliction before you can get my attention. Like I don't want to be, chased by God to the point to where like I gotta be in a hospital bed before I know. I already know He's real, And I thank Him, man. Like for me, I thank God so much, man. I've never had an illness. I've never been in a hospital. I've never broken a bone in my whole entire life. Knock on wood, but I thank God, bro. I've never had anything happen to me. I thank God so much. But that's my prayer ever since I was a little kid. I was like, God, I'll never want to be in the hospital for nothing. But thank God, I've never been in the hospital for nothing. I've never broke a finger. I've never even sprung anything. I've never sprung nothing. Nothing. I pray that, I never do, but I go to the dentist and that's about it. I'm just being honest though. I'm blessed. I just have to go to the dentist. That's about it. Get my teeth clean. But that's about it. And I thank God for that. But I've been praying for so long as a little kid. So it's all good.
Y'all think I'm joking? I know a few niggas circulating around in the group chat with a bunch. Girl, I fucked him too. He paid my rent and my light bill. Yeah, child, I fucked him too. He paid the car payment, bought all my kids' stuff for back to school. 2 abortions that wasn't really abortions. Yeah, they be done cleared out their whole 401k. Then when it's gone, then you want to ask me for a discount on a one-on-one. No, bro, go get some of that money back from that bitch. I pay the full price, and I'll help you get through it. Until then, I don't know what to tell you. Y'all be on the phone, I got a body done. Because you trying to do all this excessive shit. Don't got nothing to do with bonding with somebody. None of this shit. You ain't getting to know a person. You just trying to make it seem like everybody, you doing big shit, proving points to the exes and the hoes that did you wrong and all this shit. Don't got no understanding. Now she got a fat ass that another nigga slapping that you paid for. And where that leave you?
Damn.
Better get in the breakup zone. I don't know what else to tell y'all. I'm telling y'all the real truth.
And then she probably got sponsored by that water. If she's not sponsored by the water she's drinking, She's eventually gonna get sponsored by that water eventually, bro. I know she will. Cause she making that water look good though, no kidding.
100% true. Same way hoes can be for the streets, niggas can be for the streets too. Shit go both ways. Exactly. Man, Zoom tonight at 9:30. If you're trying to get in the Zoom, text 678-965-0698. If you ain't getting in the Zoom, just understand, process where you at right now. Get a clear understanding for the breakups that have impacted your life the most. Why the fuck you needed to leave it alone for you. Get an understanding for what the situations brought out of you. Leaving jobs is a breakup. Not talking to friends that's a breakup. Business situations and some of y'all, I'm gonna be real. Y'all barbers, hairstylists, nail techs and shit like that. A lot of y'all need to evaluate what went on in some of the shops y'all was in and why you left. And get a clear understanding for why you left. What it brought out of you as a business person. Understand that. Because y'all will tell y'allself, I left because of this at this shop. Go to another shop. Next thing you know, you leaving that one. Then you leaving that one. Then you leaving that. Not look like you for the streets. Business, while your clients is tired of you. Every time they turn around, you're in a new. People don't got time to go all the way over here just to get a text when they get there. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm in this shop now. Bitch, at this point, just do my shit at your house. At least we know you ain't gonna move no time soon.
Oh my God, bro. She's so crazy. They just say
Tell
just do
y'all
my
real
shit at
shit.
your house, bro. That's real talk though. For real. That's real spit. Alright, so it's 44 minutes and she about to go. It's 45 minutes long.
Exactly, because you everywhere. Ain't nobody got time for that. Because you won't sit down and figure out why the fuck you're not mixing with these places that you picking to do business. You just keep telling yourself. That's why I told y'all, and I'm finna get off here. I'm scared of people that it is always everybody else and it's never anything with them. I'm scared of them. Their disaster, drama, messiness, confusion, misunderstanding waiting to happen. They're a walking problem. If you really listening, this is some very deep shit. And this is stuff that most people is not going to talk about. And it's going on every day. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I'll see some of y'all in the Zoom.
Wow, bro. Alright, so you guys, man, it's been fun having y'all on the live. For the ones that came, man, I love y'all sincerely. Man, God bless you guys, man. Continue to come to the live, man. I think I'm gonna try to somehow make it to where like I'm gonna go live on a certain date and a certain time, because like this is what I'm doing now is just like random lives. It just kind of like testing my testing my live ability or whatever. I couldn't find the word I was looking for, but this is like kind of like testing my lives, right? So my whole thing is like I want to go live more and soon to come, and then I also want to make it like a certain date and a certain time. So for the ones that rock with me on this live, I thank you and support you and I love you. But the ones that watch this live after, that I'm off the live, then comment down below like what date or what time do you think would be a good time and date, and then we'll try to get everything together, because I know my random lives be off the chain and it's just like not feasible for some of you guys, because I know a lot of you guys are asleep and everything. But so I apologize for that. For the ones that was here, how we rock. We letting this gang over everything. You did? Yes, sir.